This tutorial will cover creating our final 6-page interactive PDF comprised of 4 still images, 1 MP4 animation, and the interactive 3D virtual model. Let's start by opening Adobe InDesign. You'll immediately see the similarities between InDesign and Photoshop. And just like Photoshop, any windows we will need will be under the word window. I'm going to take the toolbar and I'm going to move it closer to my document window. We also need a window called Pages. So if you don't see it immediately on your desktop, go to Window and you'll see Pages. And just like Photoshop, there's a check mark next to each of the windows that are on your desktop and showing. You'll need to open the file for the tutorial by going to File, Open, enter the zip file, and inside you'll find the IND file for Compartes. Now once you've opened it up, go over to the Page window and click on a master, and you'll see the icon turns blue. What we're going to do in a master is delete the black box that you see. And I'll do that by hitting V on the keyboard, selecting the box and hitting delete. Now I'm going to click on page 1 in the page window. And we're going to start introducing the still images. There will be 4 pages that will have still images. So I'm going to drag where it says A Master 3 more windows. And you'll see them line up one after the other. Selected ones are blue. If you want to go to a particular window, double click on it and it will take you to that window. So I was on 4 where the last one was entered, and when I double clicked on 1, I'm now back on page 1. I'm going to put a picture frame down to house our still image. I'm going to hit F on the keyboard, and when I hit F, it takes me to an icon that is a rectangle with a cross through it. I'm going to click and drag randomly a shape across my document window. Now, everyone will have a different size window. This is more for the workflow and getting things in a uniform fashion. So once you've put that box in, hit V on the keyboard as if you were in Photoshop, and you can move that now and center that as best you can. I'm using the arrows on my keyboard as well to refine the movement. With that box selected, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to choose Place. And you'll see, just like Photoshop, the frequently used functions have keyboard quicks. This happens to be Command D. I'm going to click on Place, and I'm going to go to my folder, and I'm going to start importing my still images. I'll click on Open once I've selected the first one. And I want to make sure that this is proportionate to the actual shot itself and none of the pictures being cropped in this box. So once again, I'll make sure the box now with the picture selected. I'll right click and I'm going to go to Fitting, and I'm going to click on Fit Content Proportionally. And it keeps the box we created the same scale, but it makes sure that the picture fits in its entirety with its aspect ratio intact. Now we're going to place the last 3 still images on their pages. Now, in order to get them in the same proportion and the same position on the subsequent pages 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to select the box with the picture in it. And I'm going to go to Edit and Copy, or Command C. I'll double click on page 2 in Pages window, and then I will go to Edit, Paste in Place. Now I'm going to make sure it's selected because I'm going to place my second image right in this box. I'll go to File, Place, or Command D. I'll select my second image and hit open. And what's happened is it automatically puts the picture in proportionate with its aspect ratio intact. So there's no need to rescale or refit these images. I'll double click on page 3 in the Pages window, and I'll go to Edit, Paste in Place. I'll select the box. I'll go to File, Place, and I'll click on my third image. And there it is, once again, proportional to the box. I'll now double click on page 4. I'll go to Edit, Paste in Place with the box selected. Once again, I'll go to File, Place, and I'll click on my fourth still image and open.